Alright, it's 10:02.
Okay. Let's get it, people. Let's get it. 5, 4, 3, 2. Traumatic brain injury, simply referred to as TBI, is a disruption in brain functioning one experiences as a result of a blow to the head. During this disruption, the brain may shake inside of the skull. It is the goal of Operation Recon to promote awareness and understanding to military families of the Fort Bragg and surrounding areas. The most common results of TBI come from military blasts, falls, motor vehicle accidents, assaults, and a direct strike to the head. TBI comes in different forms of severity. As such, the symptoms and treatments differ as well. Therefore, to fully understand TBI, we must first take a look at their differences. The three types of TBI are mild, moderate, and severe. The terms mild, moderate, and severe are used to describe the effect of the injury on brain functions. With complicated mild TBI, CT scans and MRI allow doctors to see any bruising or blood clots on the brain. Also, the consequences may have long-term results. Uncomplicated mild TBI, however, are without blood clots or bruising. When a person suffers from mild TBI, they lose consciousness for 30 minutes or less. The person has the ability to open their eyes, speak, and follow commands. A person suffering from moderate TBI may not have the ability to open their eyes, speak, nor follow commands. They may be unconscious for longer than 30 minutes as well. More often than not, their unconscious state may last for days or weeks, and in the worst case scenario, indefinitely. Memory loss before and after trauma is highly likely. With severe TBI traumas, the symptoms may become permanent. According to the Department of Defense, from 2000 to 2012, 266,810 service members have suffered from TBI due to military active duty war situations. The height of military injuries occurred in 2011, resulting in 32,609 victims alone. Here we see casualties of TBI from service members employed by the Army, Navy, Air Force, and Marines. Some of the symptoms associated with moderate to severe TBI include but are not limited to anger, blurred and double vision, change in taste and smell, depression, dizziness, fatigue, lack of awareness, language impairments, inappropriate behavior, irritability, organizational difficulties, poor coordination, problem-solving difficulties, sensitivity to light and noise, slowed processing speed as well. Although all brain injuries must be assessed in a hospital setting to ensure accurate diagnosis, Operation Recon wants all family members to know there is treatment. Each family member can provide their own unique assistance to your loved ones that will enhance their quality of life regardless of their TBI severity.
How you doing? I will be talking about issues concerning social difficulties with TBI, such as memory. Sorry. How you doing? My name. Oh my God.
Just go, don't say all that, just stop doing.
Hi, issues concerning social difficulties. Concerning memory, attention, problem solving, and language. Operation Recon provides support to families members dealing with TBI. Traumatic brain injury, TBI, is a common injury dealing with soldiers, with the rate of nearly 400,000 have been diagnosed with TBI. Those who wounded have not been properly treated. Problem-solving difficulties. Some individuals with traumatic brain injuries, such as TBI, have problems functioning throughout their everyday life. These problems occur when damage is done to the brain. A person with TBI may experience difficulties such as making quick decisions, two or more, unable to pick between two or more choices, and also handling difficult problems or issues. Language comprehension. Person with TBI have problems understanding with others. Some basic languages are difficulties finding the right words to tell others what they want to say, talking around a topic, never really getting to the point, trouble understanding what others say to them, difficulties keeping up with a conversation, especially if they're talking to more than one person, difficulty starting a conversation, talking about topics that they are personally or offensive to others. Thank you.
Brain injury can cause physical, cognitive, and social changes. In many cases, recovery becomes a lifelong process of adjustments and accommodations for you and your loved one. Caring for an injured family member can be very demanding and result in economic loss and emotional burdens. It can change the nature of the family and affect the cohesiveness of the family unit. The goal of rehabilitation is to help your loved one live and function as independently as possible. Family members and caregivers are the most important members of the rehabilitation process here at Operation Recon. Everyone is affected by this injury. That's why everyone should be included as much as possible. If you are caring for a partner, spouse, child, relative, or a close friend with TBI, it is important to recognize how stressful this situation can be and also to seek support services. People with a brain injury often have cognitive and communication problems that significantly impair their ability to live independently. These problems vary depending on how widespread the brain damage is and the location of the injury. Some more problems that may be included with the patient are trouble concentrating, slow processing or taking in information, problems with recent memory, and trouble starting tasks and setting goals to complete them. Here at Operation Recon, we have recommendations to help you care for your loved one once they have returned home. You want to provide a structure and normalcy to daily life. Establish and maintain a daily routine. This makes your loved one feel more secure in their environment. Your loved one who suffers from TBI may have trouble concentrating or organizing their thoughts. If you are in a public area, consider moving to a quiet or private location. Be prepared to repeat what you say, orally or in writing. Some people with TBI may have short-term memory goals. Wait for your loved one to accept the offer of assistance. Do not over-assist or be patronizing. Be patient, flexible, and supportive. Also, make sure your loved one understands you and avoid interrupting the person. Treat your loved one with dignity, respect, and courtesy at all times. Try not to overwhelm them with false optimism by saying things like, "You will be all right," or "You will be back to work in no time." Treat your loved one as an adult by not talking down to them. Here at Operation Recon, this is a rehabilitation center, but we also have resources in the community. The first is Fayetteville Brain Injury Support Group. This group meets the second Tuesday of the month from 6:30 p.m. to 8 p.m. The meeting place is at the Cape Fear Valley Rehab Center, formerly known as the Southeastern Regional Rehab Center. They meet in the patient dining room located at 1638 Owen Drive in Fayetteville, North Carolina. For contact information, contact Ellen at 910-486-1101 or ellen@ncmail.net. Next is the Fort Bragg Brain Injury Support Group for military only. This group meets the third Wednesday of every month from 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Their meeting place is at the Womack at Weaver Auditorium. Contact Elizabeth at 910-907-7898 or elizabeth@us.army.mil. A peer support website featuring discussion boards and a place to share brain injury, stories, art, and more. Their website is www.tbi.org. To sign up for a free Fearless Caregiver Weekly newsletter, which guides you for the best caregiver support, go to www.caregiver.com. And another site provides assistance on practical matters and gives meaning to the spiritual and personal challenges that result from being a caregiver. The site includes journal exercises created to help you express about the issues that you are challenged with in your role as caregivers. The website is www.caregivers.com. And thank you for tuning in to this public service announcement here at Operation Recon. Our contact number is 1-800-OPERATION-RECON, and we are open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our address is 1200 Murchison Road, Fayetteville, North Carolina, 28301. Feel free to contact us at any time.
We at Operation Recon are here for you. Okay.
That was good.
Any editing, and any editing that needs to be done, me and Miss Amy